What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Let's play Sonic Unleashed Part 28. We are here in front of the Don Facio's Chun-Nan hot dog stand. Welcome to Don Facio's Chun-Nan hot dog stand. Here's the deal: clear my missions, or I won't sell to you. I've got a bunch of missions. You can try Sonic. Time trial. Finish Dragon Road day stage in 8 minutes. Going with this mission, just be sure you hurry it up quick like lightning. So this is where things will truly start to get harder. If you remember, from this point onward, level-wise, things will be getting longer and more difficult, just because of the way everything's laid out, enemy positions, trap positions, the way the levels are designed. Everything is going to be getting difficult. There's no question about it. From this point onward. And not so much with the level 1 missions, but if you were going through, unlike me, and going through and doing every single mission, things are going to get a lot harder as you go along. Doing it the way I am, it's still going to be difficult, and it's going to be long and pretty drawn out, but it's not going to be too difficult. You know, getting through Dragon Road in 8 minutes shouldn't be a problem. Now, I'm not going to say it won't be a problem for me, but it shouldn't be a problem. Alternatively, you can go along that dragon statue. I'm playing like I was with Zanshin's mission, so I'm kind of apprehensive of where to run. I believe it was Zanshin's mission. It could have been Shui Fan's mission, where we went through here and everything was different, but I do believe it was Zanshin's mission. So I still have that in the back of my mind while running through here, so I am taking things a little bit more slowly and cautious than I need to. Oh, crap. There we go, okay. You want to be very careful about that. I don't actually believe you can fall in between that last set of rotating platforms, but you still want to be very careful regardless. Again, just don't worry about collectibles being here in these missions. There are none. All you have to do is just focus on getting to the end. Oh, crap. Okay, and that does happen sometimes. I don't know if it's a PlayStation 3 version thing, or if it's just something that the game does by itself. Most of the time it isn't that bad, and I've never actually died from it. It has halted progress before. You know, it did mess up my line, but that's about it. And I wouldn't say that's a real bad thing. You know, while it messed me up and didn't allow me to get around that turn the way I wanted to, it wasn't I guess game breaking enough for me anyway. You know, somewhere else it could be, but if I make it, it ain't gonna be a problem. But if I don't make it, then I'll place all the blame on that. So you want to slide underneath that one. If you remember, there was a sun medal back there during the day stage, but since we don't have to worry about that here, but it is a lot faster. Crap. Oh, wow. Being a little bit too risky. Always want to be careful doing that. I believe you can just jump onto that second platform and just get up there. It'll be a lot faster that way. You obviously want to be careful using the homing attack. If this was an older Sonic game, I would suggest just use the homing attack to get around here a lot quicker, but because this isn't, you want to be very, very careful about how you move around through here. And you want to hit all of the things that are given to you, such as the, oh crap, and I think that they don't seem to be too accurate, but like the boost pad to get onto that rocket, I would definitely suggest hitting that to help your forward progress. And definitely hit this E16 spinner to get along through here. You'll get through here a lot faster. And this should be the last section. All we have here is an egg chaser. Nothing too difficult. Nothing we haven't faced before. Of course, the layout of the course will be different every time you play this, no matter whether it be a mission or you're just going through here with Dragon Road. So you do want to not be overly cautious, but you don't want to run through this expecting it to be the exact same. You never know what the bomb layout will be. what attacks that he will do. If you do make it to the archway, you don't have to worry about getting hit by anything. That's pretty good. Let's see what the time would be for level 3. 3 minutes. Well, wait. 4 minutes. So probably would have made it. Well, no, I don't think I would have actually, but you know, hey, whatever. So level 2 is 5 minutes. Oh no, I'm sorry, 6 minutes. Not too bad, all things considered. Level 1 and 2 will be the easiest while doing this, but level 3 will definitely be the hardest. Whoa, running around the dragon's back looked like a fun time. Here I made you a special hot dog. What's so special about it? Eat it and see, smart guy. Got a historic dog. So this is the regional hot dog for Chun-Nan that we get here. Again, there's 5. 5 we're going to collect here, and you can hold up to, I believe, 30 of them. Battle trial, beat over 10 foes, easy. This, as I said before, really quickly here, going with this mission, better steel yourself for the onslaught now. Remember the place with all the enemies at right there is the sweet spot. There really is no big amount of enemies in this level that, similar to Spagonia or Holoska that you could say, or even Missouri, you could say, okay, I need to get every single robot in this one small area, and I'll easily get this mission no problem. Sadly, Chun-Nan doesn't have a section like that. They're more scattered around, so they are a little bit difficult to find. You know, the first 3 here, well, it's 4 here, are pretty easy. You may want to take it slow through there. You may even want to drop down lower. Of course, you'll miss the spinner and that robot. But it's it's really up to you. I believe there are 2. If this follows the same layout enemy-wise as Zanshin's mission, then it should still have the. Oh, okay, well, back here, if you heard, there is a robot over here. Let me see if I can. Nah, I don't think I can do it. Nah, well, there should be a robot up there. I can hear one up there. So I'm not sure how many of them. I can only hear one, but that's definitely a place to look, and it may prove useful. The robots in the cages don't seem to be here, actually. Or maybe there was never any robots in these cages. I don't remember quite right now. Probably that was possibly just a Zanshin mission specific thing or something. But the robots in those cages, you can get to them kind of easily. Not all that easily, but just the ones that you can reach. The ones you can reach, you definitely want to try to go for. If there are any out here on the water, you definitely want to try to go for those. They'll help you out. But I may. Oh crap! You don't want to go there. I may still be thinking about Zanshin's mission. There should be. Well, there shouldn't be any up there, so it doesn't really matter. You could get through there a little bit quicker, or you can stay on the bottom, collect a few. Oh, okay. So this is, I guess, that one area, but it's not really big enough to quite count or even be on par with Missouri or Spagonia. Spagonia had several sections like that. Did I hit him? I guess I did. Okay. So even if you bounce off a spring, it seems like you can still beat him as long as you're boosting. And the controls have gotten a little weird, but whatever. So if this is, I think this is 30 that you need to do level 3. So if that's the case, then you shouldn't have a problem with it. There's a few on the bottom down there if you need them, and I definitely suggest, if level 3 isn't 30, I definitely suggest going for them. It may take you along that path to the left there where you can find a few more robots. There may be one up there as well, so you'd want to jump up to that box. Try to get a few of these egg launchers here. I believe that's what they're called. I'll have to refresh my memory with the enemy names. I don't quite remember them right now. So yeah, you can actually get on from the second platform. Out of the 4 spinning ones there, you can just jump onto that second one and easily get up to there. So that'll save you a little bit of time before the level 3 one. Remember that is 4 minutes that you have to do. I don't actually believe you can get into these cages, so I wouldn't even... no. Really? Well, this is a good time to... Just let me go ahead and look here. Okay, so actually it is 30 enemies, so you don't have to worry. Don't go out of your way, you know, just follow my path. Shouldn't have any trouble whatsoever. We're going through here with any mission. We're all easy. You don't have to go out of your way for anything. It should be easy. Just take the fastest paths and the fastest routes that you know of. You know, whether they have a whole bunch of enemies on them or not. It'll still help you out just to get through these missions quickly. Now you can kind of angle yourself so that you can run right up the middle of those first group of egg fighters there. If you try to get yourself in the middle, you should be able to hit every one of them every time. And I'll try to go along a different path here just to try to show off. Okay, so there's only one, but you know, that one may be the deciding factor whether you make it or not. Oh crap. Okay, so sadly you just have to jump, but sadly that's something that's added to it. Level 2 is 20, so you really don't want to focus like these battle trials or the ring missions or any mission. You don't want to see if you can beat the level 2, and you always want to try to do everything that's possible to try to beat level 3. Like with level 1, especially the time trial missions, I try to go on the fastest routes possible so that once I get to level 3, I will be able to duplicate the first 2 runs so that I can get through there as fast as possible. Oh, I don't want to do that. Keep thinking about Zanshin's missions going through there. Let's see what's up here. No enemies, probably. Yeah, but we don't need any enemies along through there. Just if you can go right through the middle, you should be able to destroy every one of them. Don't forget the one robot down on the first path back there. You may want to not hit the hoops and just stay along that bottom path so that you can get to a few more enemies. Drop down here. They do have shields, it would seem, so you want to be very careful. Except for this one. This is a slower, more dangerous path. A few spinners here, an egg launcher, always useful. Oops. And you can see we already have 34, so you don't even have to go along this path, as I've said before, but it doesn't hurt to try to go along it, just to see where a few more robots are. I'll head up here. There is, don't forget to also check along these side paths during the day stage for here, so that you can try to gain a few more medals if you are going after the medals, which I will not be doing. But just these different paths that I've shown off with these missions, I would hope that they will give you some sort of idea where to find. Oh crap! Where to find the different collectibles, the different paths that that I have taken along. Shoot. The different paths that I've taken along the journey through all of these levels. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and cut here. So I'll just get back to the first point where I died, and I'll see you in a second. Alright, so here I am. Welcome back. I might have left that run in. I only needed to do just one run through here. I might have left it in because I did have one glitchy area and just a relatively bad run in general, but just to there's one glitchy area. I don't know if I'll just cut that glitchy area out and just keep it in the video just to show off, or I might keep the entire run on there. The run wasn't anything spectacular. I didn't do anything great or anything like that. It was pretty bad actually. But you never know. You know, I probably will. For me, when I watch different Let's Players who will cut runs out whenever they have to cut, I usually like to, if they do show it, sometimes they will, sometimes they won't, but I usually like it when they do, just to, you know, even if it's a really bad run, just go ahead and show it off, just to show people a bad run. You know, you don't always want to make it seem the best every single time. So that's why I've been trying to keep a lot of the worst runs in, except for Yasmin's missions. That was just, like, it devolved quickly into just mass chaos, and I just want to just cut a lot of that out. But anyway, so, well, I'm glad I'm not the one paying for their hospital bills. They had it coming for all they've done, though. Good work. Okay, so same thing. Remember, level 2 is 20, level 3 is 30. Now we'll have a ring trial. You've seen grab 100 rings. Going with this mission, be sure not to drop any rings along your way. You've seen you know, 3 runs going through Dragon Road, and I believe the second run was better for collecting rings, and the level 3 here is 500, which is, I believe, pretty easy. Collecting most of the rings in the water will definitely help you out, and obviously not getting hit, but you've also seen one of the worst runs, if I do decide to keep that in there, for collecting rings, and just the way that you can easily lose rings. And so I'm not, so this will definitely not be easy. You may want to stop and try to collect as many of those rings back there as possible. And you always want to try to line yourself up so that you can collect a maximum amount of rings while you're going through here. I'm not sure how to get the large majority of those rings going around the shuttle loops. There maybe you can use the light speed dash. That probably would be best if you went along the dragon's back going through there, but collecting all the rings through here, remember, just take your time. You don't have a time limit. You also want to try to collect every single ring as possible. You know, it's kind of rare that it does come down to one ring, but just, you know, you always want to be prepared just in case. You know, one ring could make or break a run going through here. And as I said before, a lot of these missions are getting harder. The levels are getting a lot more difficult. You know, I've already had to redo a run going through here, or a run going, or I guess I've already had to redo a mission, so you always want to try to be careful. Oh crap! There he goes again. I guess it's whenever that sign appears, but just try to get as close. Oh crap! All right, just boost if you do get sent up. Damn it! Really? Wow. Well, I don't know what I could have done different outside of just stop boosting and try to angle myself a little bit different. It's about the only thing that I really could have done. That didn't help, and that won't help collecting rings, but oh well. Going up along that ramp will actually slow you down because you're hanging in the air a lot longer than you need to, so you definitely don't want to do that while going through there. Again, you know, you may want to try to slow down through there. I believe you get, well, you want to make sure you at least boost through there. Sometimes it won't let you boost a lot of the time. Well, it's kind of random how the game lets you, when and where the game lets you boost. like through there, I should have been able to boost, but I didn't, even though I did before the previous run. So it may depend on when you can actually push the button, because I know there are a few areas where it won't let you boost at all, no matter when you push it, or even if you were boosting previously before going into that section. But you just want to try to boost every chance you can get, especially going through here. Remember, level 3 is 500 rings, so if we can try to get 500 rings going through the section, that'll definitely help you out. You know, every time, all three, well, obviously for the third level, but if you have to redo level 1 or 2 a couple times, you know, you want to practice, you want to use that opportunity to practice as much as possible. Trying to time it so that you can get all the rings on that rail, that'll help you out. I'm about 30 rings down from where I was last time, so that does kind of suck, but crap. I don't know, if you can't actually start the light speed dash going through the first section, it doesn't really matter which. Well, I'd say stay on the bottom. You'll definitely gain a lot more rings on the bottom than you can on the top. But if you can't actually start the light speed dash while going through that section, well, on any of those water sections, I definitely suggest just don't worry about it and just go ahead and do the. There's another area where I could have boosted and could have gained a few rings, but lost my train of thought. Just boost and try to collect as many rings as possible by boosting. While it isn't, you won't collect nearly as many as you would with using the light speed dash. You'll at least get through there, and you won't have to keep redoing the section. So, got 434. You may want to go ahead and jump up there if you can, and to get up here, you just want to jump up here. It may help you out, it may not. Trying to collect as many rings in the final egg chaser section will probably do you the most good. If you can collect a few on the way to that section, you may be able to, you know, try to line it up here so that you can fall right on the middle of, and try to collect well over 90% of those rings. Maybe if you leave 1 or 2 rings, that won't hurt you as bad. You always want to be on the move, though, especially with these egg launchers. I don't know why I'm going this way for, but I guess I'm trying to dodge those missiles. But the more missiles that you can dodge, the better. They don't seem to be that accurate, either way, so it doesn't really matter. It's not all that important either. But as you saw last time, you can actually get the lasers will not fall in your favor sometimes, so you want to be very careful while doing that. Through this section, just try to pick a lane, you know, try to dodge the lasers as best as possible. If you do have to, you can jump over the bombs, and I do suggest doing that, especially through this. Damn it. Okay, you cannot get hit through this last section. If you get hit through this last section, then there's no way you will be able to make it. So I got level 1, or level 3, but I didn't get level 2. I would have if I hadn't got hit. And remember, boosting. If you hit like one of those bombs, boosting or going really fast, you'll you'll lose more rings than if you're going slow. So if you try to, I don't believe you can actually come to a complete stop in one of those arrow or egg chasing sections. But if you can at least slow yourself down enough so that you don't have to worry about those types of sections, you'll do yourself a lot more good in the long run. Whoa, where do you stuff all the rings you pick up? Don't they slow you down? Okay, so another person wondering where we store all our rings. That's always wonderful. So let me see really quickly. Trying to figure out what their names are. I think they're actually called the Interceptor, because there's Arrow Chaser, which are the ones that will chase us in Spagonia and in what was the Holoska? No, wait, maybe not Holoska. There's one other area where we actually have to get chased by Arrow Chasers. The Interceptors are those big things that were just chasing us. The E6 Spinners, I think I've been calling them E10 Spinners. Yeah, E6 Spinners, my bad. E16 Spinners, Electro Spinners. Launchers, which are the things that shoot the missiles at us. Yeah, everything else I've been thankfully getting right, so that's always useful. Welcome to Chun-Nan. Here's my deal. Yeah, so finish in 7 minutes. That shouldn't be right. I'll check to make sure. But since my thing is unreliable, let me see. Chun-Nan. This is actually saying 6 minutes, so I guess it is 7 minutes. Going with this mission just be okay. So the same thing: which bad guys to tackle, which paths to take. It's up to you to make the right choices and save precious time. So the big thing here will be to not fight any fights. Just ignore every possible fight that you can do. Do not focus on any fight, any group of enemies. Just get through the section as fast as possible. Get through this entire thing as fast as possible, because okay, here's another section where we don't have to fight any fights. This is why doing the survival mode is best. I suggest doing that before going through here to the egg fighting section. And you can see why you want to try to take out a few enemies while you have to throw a switch or two. Okay, this is a fight that we have to do. While the time trials are not going to help you with trying to level up, most definitely. But you can just kind of see, you can kind of get a feel after a while, especially going through Holoska, which enemies which fights you have to do, and which fights you just don't have to do. That is actually called a Thunderball. I don't know if I mentioned that before or not. This is a section we don't actually have to fight, but you do want to be careful while jumping around. You can throw up your shield if you don't want to take damage, but since this is not a survival, you don't have to worry. The red killer bees will definitely present a problem unless you can kill them quickly. That should be it. Okay. The key here, just do exactly what I'm doing. Dodge all the fights you don't have to do. Just get to the end as quickly as possible. The fights you do have to do, you want to try to get rid of them quickly. You may want to do this fight. You still have to clear this section out, so you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself. If you have the Unleashed, go ahead and use it. Killer bees and masters of any variation are a pain to deal with, so you want to try to kill everything as quickly as possible. You can take these frights and throw them at the bees, especially if you've already wounded them enough. Come on. Damn it. The thing hesitated again, like it did in Dragon Road Day Stage, and screwed me up. Well, you may not actually have to fight this fight. I don't know. Maybe you just have to. Huh. Well, I guess you don't actually have to fight that fight. So that'll definitely help you out a lot. Remember to try to ambush the deep nightmares, and then you can just take out the take the master out just by using your aerial attacks. Oh crap! Don't tell me I'm gonna have to fight these guys too. You obviously want to be careful hitting a dead body. Okay, so we don't actually have to fight the frights. Just make sure that the master dies and he's gone. Then after that, no problem. Another section where if you do have the Unleash, I definitely suggest using it. Remember to try to ambush the nightmares. And an interesting fact about the PS2 and Wii version for Dragon Road Night Stage, while in the PS3 and the PS3 version I definitely liked a lot more than the PS2 version, which is the version that I had, but it's the same as the Wii version. You actually have to fight a section that's right near the end where you have to fight 3 Titans. Just one right after another. Well, actually, I believe they're all on the same set of platforms that will fall out from underneath your feet if you're not. I believe as the Titan moves around, or either you move around. I'm not quite familiar with the fight as of right now, but it is a pain. Thankfully, the hot dog missions are not around in that version, because that would be a pain to deal with. So if you did save your Unleashed, which in hindsight would probably be a good thing, you want to knock out the big mother first, focus on her. Oh, you don't actually have to do this fight. Let's see, throw the switch, open the door. No. Okay, so good. It did open up. So if you should press for time, which you possibly will be, you can opt out this section, but since I'm not, I think I got here in 2:40, and I had 6 minutes to get through this section, so let me see what level 3 is really quickly while I'm waiting to get some experience points from this guy. Come on. There we go. So I got here in about 2:40. So let me see. And I had 7 minutes to do this. And level 3 is beat it in 3 minutes. So, wow, I got to go a lot faster than I did. So I guess that's just picking and choosing that one killer bee section where you have to fight the 3 killer bees along with the red frights. You don't actually have to do that fight. That'll save you a lot of time. Just, you can grab onto the frights to get those handful of 10 rings to get across, to then go and fight just fight in that one enclosed platform area, and then you can just move on. That'll hopefully save you a little bit of time. Whoa, the dart doesn't slow you down at all, does it, Sonic? You're some hedgehog. Here, I made you a special hot dog. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, we do just one more of the survival. I'll probably use the same tactics that I did last, during the time trial, because, as I've said before, going after the bees hurt. They do hurt a lot, as well as going after some of the masters. And because the big mother section is a little unpredictable, just because you have several waves of the masters, you want to try to go into that with as much health as possible. And since we do have a lot of fights in between here and there, of course I will do a few fights, but I'm not going to. There will be some fights that I will skip if any ones that have a whole lot of deep nightmares or nightmares in general. More than 3, I'm gonna skip. Like this fight, I'll go ahead and do it. I just don't want to get hit by the evil flowers. I've said that before. You want to try to take them out as quickly as possible. For a section like this, I know I didn't even attempt to attack in there in either of these sections, I don't believe. Well, maybe that first section I did, but you don't even want to look at the enemies. If it's a section where you don't actually have to fight in, don't look at the enemies, just get past there as quickly as possible. This section, you saw what I did. I skipped and went right through over there, flipped the switch, didn't have any trouble. Thankfully, I figured the evil flowers would be a little bit more of a problem, but I think I got through there fast enough. I just went right up the middle. Didn't have to worry about any enemies, and just got over to the switch. If you do get hit while trying to flip a switch, though, you will lose any progress on the switch, so you do want to be careful. That's why you kind of have to attack. Let's see if we can ambush both of them at the same time. Well, we can at least stun them. That is something you want to be careful of, ambushing more than one enemy at once, because you won't kill them both as quickly as you may like to. And all of these enemies can be, or all of these fights can actually, let's see if that'll kill, no. I want to be careful through this section. You want to use your shield a lot. I know I said the shield is pretty much useless, but it will definitely save you through this. Damn it! Through this section. Oh, that sucked. So I may cut again. I don't know. If I do, I'll go ahead and let you know ahead of time. It's pretty much the same thing, just fighting these fights. I would like to show them off, though, if I can figure out how to get through them a little bit faster. Some of the fights that you have to do, like the Deep Nightmare fights, I definitely got lucky with that one. It is able to just go through there as quickly as possible, and have to worry about taking a whole lot of damage. Remember to try to use the cartwheels as much as possible. That'll definitely help you out, especially in fights that you have to do. You can get through them a lot faster just because the cartwheel is so much faster. There we go, got rid of him. And don't be afraid to go ahead and throw, especially if it's a fight that you have to do. Don't be afraid to go ahead and just throw an enemy off into the water. It's definitely a lot faster and a lot more efficient than actually having to sit there and fight them, no matter how big the enemy is. Even if it's just a fright or a bat, just go ahead and grab it, pick it up, and throw it off the side of the level that you're doing, or off in the water, or off a hole, or whatever. So you may want to try to be careful here. See if you can. Well, okay. So it's probably I guess random how what the Deep Nightmares do once they spawn. The normal nightmares don't seem to, again, I'm sure that's random, but they don't seem to take too much effect to what you do at first. So I'm sure, that's all random. And I'm pretty sure you can actually throw him in the water, and it's supposed to kill all of those flowers. Yeah, so obviously I did not cut there. I talked through that entire section, so don't worry about me cutting at all. I believe I had said this in my first run through this level for story purposes. I believe I actually did say that you could use aerial attacks on those flowers to try to get through there a little bit easier. I didn't mean to actually do a diving leap or a dash attack on that one flower when I died. I was just trying to get through there a little bit easier. There's nothing in those pots, so I don't know why I'm actually going for it. But through here, I do not actually believe you have to. Well, maybe you do. You may only have to kill the bees. Well, no. Maybe it's just the master. I'll try that. I'll try to take the master out first. And pay attention to whatever disappears in the background. Okay, so all you have to do through this section is just get rid of the master. Get rid of the Dark Master, and the fight's over with. You do not have to wait around at all. And you can just come in here and ambush the... Remember, again, attack. You have to knock out every enemy that's here, but if the Dark Master does spawn a whole bunch of frights, just go ahead and take the master out. Don't worry about the frights. But yes, for that one section right behind me, just take out the Dark Master. Do not worry about anything else, and you shouldn't have any problem with it whatsoever. Here again, I'm sure take out all the big enemies, and the things should go away. I'll see if that actually works or not. Oh no, I guess I didn't even take you out, did I? Thought I did. Yep. So I guess all you have to do is just take out the big enemies, and that'll definitely help you out. So that's actually pretty useful. And that's why I suggest going after the survival trial first, just because you can figure out how to get through a section not only a lot faster, but you can also figure out how to... Okay, well, maybe you have to... I think all you have to do is just take out those red bats. You can get through this section a lot faster as well. to not have to worry about that other bat, just get on. No, what the hell? Come on. I don't think there's actually water where. Okay, so there isn't any water where you can actually die from, but you still want to be very careful while going through there. So get here, get on the unleashed, get right in behind the big mother, and just use all of your triangle attacks. Then immediately go for the masters and the B. Remember, using your cartwheel attack will definitely help you out, especially if you are using the unleashed through here. You don't want to waste your chaos diamonds. You may even want to try and use the. Okay, so there's actually another wave of killer bees as well. You may also want to try and go after, use the critical attack on that big mother just to try to gain a few experience points. You know, it's really up to you. If you're good with the quick time events, you can afford to do that while doing survival. That'll definitely help you out. Now remember that last big mother section, you don't actually have to kill anything, you just have to flip the switch, but the big mother will definitely get in your way, so it's really up to you. Remember, just use the unleashed, kill the big mother, and then you can go for the switch. That is probably the best way to go through there. Getting rid of the big mother will take out any chance of any resistance from the enemies, and all you have to do is just flip the switch, stay right by the door, because as soon as it opens, you can get underneath there. You can just get underneath the door, run through, and go straight for the goal. Ring, you shouldn't have any problem. Whoa, you just showed me things I never thought a person could do. I feel like I could learn a lot from you. Here I made you a special hot dog. What's so special about it? Eat it. Oh yeah, that's right. Remember, the level 3 for all of these survival missions is you have about a quarter of your health bar left. And obviously, the more your health bar increases, the more life you'll have. So, if you can get your life extended all the way, you'll have a lot bigger health bar than if you have a level 1 health bar. But still, if you're going to try to do the level 3s, I definitely suggest go ahead and upgrading your life. But now I'm going to go ahead into Empire City and see what I can do now, or do here. It's for here. I had unlocked both Shamar and Empire City at the same time, but I just decided to go ahead and do Empire City. Welcome to John Facio's Empire City hot dog stand, but I won't sell to you unless your thermal missions got it. I got missions, buddy. Give it your best shot. Which you try, choose one, buddy. Finish in 5 minutes. Okay, that was all warmed up. You done stretching? All right, then time to get to it. Going through Empire City will definitely hurt me because I won't be able to get every single enemy, which will definitely help me out. In the long run. But for level 3 for this one, you have to get it in under 3 minutes. So you definitely want to be careful. While going through there, but just remember, just take this as a practice session. Oh crap! You may also want to try and do the only reason why you would want to not do the level, of course. The only reason why you would want to start with the time trial right now would just be to try to find a few quick sections that you may be able to find while running through here. Obviously, there's a few sections here where you can gain some rings if you take it slow and easy, but I'll be able to tell at the end of this whether or not it'll be easy to... Ah, shit, okay. Well, that wasted time, but, damn it. Oh, that'll definitely help you out. For speed-wise, speed purposes. Remember to look down here for medals and other collectibles while you're going through Skyscraper Scamper Dace. day stage. I was trying to use the light speed dash through that section. Okay. Well, we'll try it again. See if we can not screw up this time. Using light speed dash there will obviously help you get through that section a lot faster. There is no really fast way to get through there. Just use the homing attack. Make sure that you can use it every time. There we go. So that'll definitely help us out. Keep us up higher. Yeah, definitely a lot faster. Damn it. Really can't afford to take it slow through there, but I suggest not boosting and just taking it as slow as you possibly can. You know, but if it comes to a point where it's too hard to try to train for the level 3, just do whatever you can just to beat the level 1 and a level. You know, as I said, after Chun-Nan, the levels are getting harder. I will actually back that up and say once we get to Empire City here, things will be getting harder, a lot harder. Ah, damn it. There we go. Yeah, you definitely do not want to be crawling while trying to go through that section. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, you may not even want to boost, just get through there, you know, any way that you possibly can. As I said, I don't. You may even want to try to practice this level. What the? You may want to try to practice this level during the day stage, or by doing the Act 1 instead of doing the mission. Just, you know, keep that in mind that you do have to beat this in under 5 minutes, and that'll definitely help train you a lot better. So that, you know, because you'll have checkpoints, and then you can just follow. You can go through some of your worst sections, and then little by little you'll be able to practice enough so that you can. There will be no area that will mess you up. Ah, what the hell? Yeah, you want to be careful trying to do the drifting technique through there, because there will come a point where you will just end up hitting the brakes, and that'll slow you down a lot more. I don't know why that didn't happen last time. Be careful through here. Just do it any way possible. You possibly can. You may actually want to try to go to the left there and go along that 2D section. I believe this is actually the same route that we took to find Death Big. Using the light speed dash will definitely help you out in the long run. I don't know why it stopped me here for. Damn it. All I did was just waste time. Yeah, definitely you want to try to practice with the day stage so that you can. Nothing will actually be worrisome to you. You'll know exactly where you're going all the time. Damn it. Just getting familiar with the tracks. You also want to try to practice the levels as much as possible just to get used to them. Oh, crap. I believe if you fail that, you will not make it, so you want to be careful. Here's another interceptor area. I knew there was going to be another interceptor area. Just couldn't quite remember where it was. This is another section where you can gain a lot of rings if you need to. Let's see. I had 5 minutes to get through here. So far, I'm doing okay for the level 3 wise. Here's another arrow chaser area. Figured there was another one of these as well. Another good area to try to gain a few rings. Oh, ouch, those are mines. Electric mines that act, I believe, the same as spike strip. It'll slow you down a lot. Yeah, but so far I think I'm doing okay. But I'm not even anywhere near done, so I have nothing to be optimistic about. Oh crap! Yeah. You may not want to boost through this section unless you know exactly what you're doing and where you're going. Rainbow Hoop may not help you out a lot there. It is a little bit dangerous. Oh crap! I don't know where the hell I'm going. think I kind of feel that I panicked through there as well and took this path. Damn it. Took this path as well when I was doing this for the first time. Son of a... What the hell? No. Now what the hell was that? Sorry, I'm gonna have to cut. This is gonna take me too long, so I'll see you in a second. Alright, so welcome back. I believe I left everything, left it running. I do apologize for the sound quality. I had a fan going, and you have got to be fucking kidding me. you sat, I'm not gonna cut anything out. I haven't. Well, yeah, I haven't cut anything out. Every run that I've done in the past. Wow. Say 20 to nearly 20 minutes. Well, probably 20 to 30 minutes. I'm not sure. I've cut it up a little bit here, or I've stopped recording and started recording for a little while, so I'm not 100% sure exactly where I'm at time-wise in this, but I haven't cut anything out. You've seen every run that I've tried to do. Right now, physically and mentally, it's nearly impossible for me to do this. I'm running low on patience and time and hard drive space, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Sadly, I hate to, but I cannot beat this. I'm gonna practice, and then when I do part 29, it'll be done. I'll finish it. I may. Well, I won't have the hard drive space to attack the full run on here, so I'll just wait till part 29 to do this, and we'll just delay it one more video. But anyway, so thank you for watching. Won't be a challenge video since this is a mission video. Do apologize, but there really isn't nothing to do. You've seen what I had to go through, the running along the wall section. I don't know. It may have something to do with the speed boost pads. I don't know. You know, sometimes I did get hit by the bombs, but boosting and running along the boost pads, I don't know if that somehow counteracts each other and throws me off the wall. I don't know. I'll practice it. I'll look into it, see if that's what happens. I don't know. But anyway, again, thanks for watching. See you in part 29.